welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show YouTube. I'm your host, as always, on Twitch and YouTube. It's your boy, Chance Bishop. Check us out at our Pack-O-Me channel, Chance Bishop Breaks. Links can be in the description down below, guys. Open up cards every Monday and Friday. Open up some Pokemon cards, baseball cards, football cards. I don't think we have a football card yet, but just Pokemon, baseball, some Magic the Gathering stuff. You know, it's been pretty chill. So I like to talk about the fans, the comments I get on YouTube, because not everyone always, reads the comments, and not everyone always knows the videos I'm talking about. But I was looking at I got a notification that I got a comment on one of my older videos. It was an NHL 20 video, episode like 111, something like that. One of like the 100 episodes. There's almost 200 episodes for that series. It is a very big series. So tons of episodes for that series. It's just a lot to deal with for that series. So there's a lot to deal with for that series. So it was a specific player debut episode, and the guy goes, "Hey, what overall was he when you drafted him?" And I go, "Oh, he was like when I drafted him, when I called him, like he was like a low 70. Like when I called him up, it was just someone to make an episode out of." It's like Michael Bianconi or something like that. Not a big name player. He was like, "Yeah, I just drafted him in the third round of my NHL 21 franchise, and I just want to know how good he was. How good he could be." Well, I don't know. I didn't really use. If you watch the series as a whole for NHL 20, I don't really. I kind of got a team formula set up, and I kind of just ran with that, and I didn't really change it up much. So like I had a center, I had two wingers. And I just kind of ran with it. Had an elite goaltender, and I was just like, yeah, this is what we're doing. This is exactly what we're doing. And I didn't change it the entire series. So I would just call up players, make an episode on them, or it would be like a Devils game, and I'll play the Devils game for the rivalry game between Capo Caco and Jack Hughes. Just to change things up. Because they went 1 and 2. All right. So there's that. And we kind of that's kind of what I did. That's what made it square. So he's like, "Yeah, whoever was." I'm like, "Yeah, he's like a low 70s over when I called him up." And then he made another comment. He's like, "You're wearing a Flyers jersey, an Eagles hat. You have a Philly accent," which I actually didn't know I had a Philly accent. I mean, I know I'll say things like John. I'll do it sometimes where I'll just like, but most of the time it's like an overdone, stereotypical. I'll be like, "Hey, give me that John right there." You know what I mean? Like I'm not actually, that's not how I don't say John. Actually, I do say John. I'll be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to the John," or "Hey, what's that John right there?" I'll say John because it's a person, place, or thing. It's the world's greatest word. It's everything. It is a person, place, or thing. "Hey, that John, I'm going to the John. You want the John?" It's a super word, really. It's the kale of verbs. It's a noun. It's an adjective. It's a verb. Got the John going. Hey man, we went down to the John last night. John broke out. It's an adjective. It's a person, place, a thing, an adjective. It's a work of art. It's the Mona Lisa of words. It really is. Pretty sure the puck just phased through the boards right there, but who am I to judge? So it's like you got, an Eagles hat, a Flyers jersey. You got a PA accent. And you're playing with the New York Rangers. I'm like, I just wanted to play the different team. I just play with the Flyers, the NHL 19. That also went for like 150 episodes. I think that's also a super long series. Back when remember when AutoAd was a thing? Oh my lord, that is so great. I miss AutoAd so much. For the fact that I am super lazy and I forget to. Oh, look at that! Nice goal from Tufty. I forget all the time to sit there and add videos to playlists because I like to try and upload things in advance. So like I have to have I try to have a week's worth of stuff in advance, but if I upload it a week's in advance, it'll just be like, hey, there's a video in this playlist that you can't access right now. So it's like, all right, I don't want people seeing all of these videos I have coming up. Like, I don't want there to be like 30 videos, that people just can't watch on my channel. But I also want there to be playlists, because I want, if someone wants to watch my, NHL 19 series, I want them to be able to be like, okay, here's episode 1, and here's episode 150. They can watch all the episodes in one playlist. They have an access where they don't have to look for them. They don't have to be like, okay, where's 150 at? Where's 127? Oh, this is 130. Supposed to be on 115. I'm not trying to do that. I just wanted to, nice, easy playlist system. It's supposed to go right there. We should have had that one. So YouTube had the great idea. Goes, oh, well, we just went through things and found things people weren't really using, and we got rid of them. I'm just thinking, who doesn't use auto ad? Like, auto ad is just a huge quality of life right there. A huge quality of life, feature for content creators. Or even people that just want to watch playlists. They want to watch, they don't have the ability to watch, YouTube, consistently, so they want to, set up a playlist of their favorite creators. So every time they upload a Among Us video, or they open up a Minecraft video, like an SMP video, for they want every SMP video that comes out, because they want to watch all the SMP videos, or they want to watch all of the videos for what's that big one? That's the big one with like Green in it, and Green and the Mustache Man, the Mustache Minecraft Man. Like, they want to watch all of those videos. It's got like Iskal in it too. So it's like all of those guys. So it's like they want to watch all of those videos. Well, here's a playlist that has all of their videos, because when they upload other things, I don't really care for the other things. I just want to watch all of, this world video, like all of the stuff from this world. So there's that. And you can't do that now. You can't sit there and have these quality of life things. You have to now actively search for things. And you have to actively, physically, put things in playlists now, which is awesome. Which also doesn't help the fact that I don't think I've created a Be a Pro playlist yet. Or not Be a Pro, a Road to the Show playlist for NHL 21. There's a tab listed underneath for where the playlist should be. I don't think it's there, though. I don't think I have a playlist for it. Yeah, I haven't looked to see if I have a playlist for it. I need to probably do that sooner rather than later. Make a playlist for MLB The Show 21, or Championship Road of the Show. Because, again, another quality of life thing. It's like, well, I liked watching it, and the reasoning why they did two-way players. Not because they wanted, the game to be more realistic. It's because, well, apparently, based on the numbers as they push their anime glance stuff, it's like, shing! It's like, apparently, based off the numbers, the people who play Road to the Show first make a batter, and they, do bat balls, and they hit home runs, and steal bases, and all of the offensive potential. And then, after they finished up their batter, they go back and make a pitcher, and they sit there and they strike people out like the next Tom Seaver. It's just, it's like, that's literally what they said in the thing. It's like, so it's like, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make a both. You could be a pitcher and a batter. See, it's what you got. It's what you got, bud. It's just like, what? But now, it's just like, you know what? We think Road to the Show is too easy. So what we're going to do, we're going to link it to Diamond Dynasty. Alright? We're going to link it to Diamond Dynasty. So, but, hear me out. If you want to make your player better and really good, you have to play Diamond Dynasty now. I'm sorry, what? The last time I played Diamond Dynasty, I was awful. Awful at Diamond Dynasty. Like, I think I have 2 or 3 Diamond Dynasty episodes on my channel. I think I lost all of them. Like, absolutely, positively awful at Diamond Dynasty. Like, I cannot tell you, I cannot fathom how bad I am at Diamond Dynasty. It's like, can I make a thumbnail for Diamond Dynasty? Probably. I could probably figure it out. But will I be any good at gameplay-wise, Diamond Dynasty? Absolutely not. You know, it's just, I'm not a Diamond Dynasty player. I never wanted to be a Diamond Dynasty player. Because I know I'm bad at it. I'm bad at MUT. You know? I am super trash at MUT. I'm probably even worse at HUT. You know, because I've won a few MUT games. I've probably won a couple Diamond Dynasty games in my lifetime. But, you know, I've never won a HUT game. I don't think I've touched HUT. I think I've touched HUT because I get the pre-order pack. So I opened up the pre-order packs for pre-ordering the game. No, I didn't pre-order the game. No, I didn't do that. That was last year. I got the pre-order packs. I didn't pre-order the game this year. I got the game like 2 weeks late because this game released as a dumpster fire. This game released unplayable. You know, rosters weren't updated. You know, game was literally copy and paste the same game with not even new rosters. The base roster didn't have the rookies in it because the game released before the draft came out. It was literally, the draft was literally last year's draft, like Alexis Lafreniere and Atu Ratty in the same draft class. That's what the draft class was. It was Alexis Lafreniere and Atu Ratty in the same draft class. That's and that was okay for apparently EA to launch. It was barely even a roster update. You know, there's nothing different between 20 and 21 launch. Now, even now, there's nothing different. I don't think NHL 20 also received a single like update, like gameplay update. You know, any update. You know, roster updates, but actual updates it didn't receive. Come on, can we get out of my zone, please? This is my favorite part of the game, is when the AI just gets really good at the game. It's just like, yeah, we're just gonna, you know, steamroll you now. Good luck trying to stop us, because you're not going to. We're just gonna, like, run right, we're gonna run right through you. Plain simple, what's gonna happen. We're going to positively just run right through you, steamroller, choo-choo style. You know, there's no stopping us. It's just like what what's his face said. Freddie Mercury. Can't stop me now, because he's having a good time. Dude, Freddie Mercury is having a good time right now. That's all I'm saying. Alright. Roopster. Voracek, you're hot, bud. Oh, Voracek, you're probably not going to be a flyer next season, but I miss you. I like Jacob Voracek. I feel like Voracek's a player I'd bring back if I can get him for super cheap. Probably not Steven Stamkos, because Steven Stamkos is a center. He's probably going to want at least top 6. I have Tyler Seguin and Connor McDavid and Connor Bedard supposed to be free agents this year. So I'm going to really hope to get one of them, because that would be awesome to get McDavid. Again, I guess I'd prefer Bedard because I've already had McDavid before in NHL 19. I had a super gross, like, I'm talking, when I say super gross, I mean like the grossest you could ever think about of a team. My first line was McDavid, Nolan Patrick when he was still considered a medium elite player in NHL. So he was pretty good at the whole hockey thing, you know. Nolan Patrick. It was Patrick Kane. He was super veteran. He's like 36, but he was coming off like a 40-goal season when we signed him. So we thought, like, all right, let's just give him a 2-year deal. And then he was one of those players that when you sim a game and it's just like yeah, this player shouldn't be up here. He shouldn't be this good at at this age or this stat line or like this overall. He was that player. He was like 36 years old and like a 95 overall. And the Blackhawks didn't sign him solely for the fact that I actually don't know. I'm assuming because of the age, but they also might not have been able to afford his contract, which is also like a huge possibility that they couldn't afford to pay him like $7 million a year to like a 36-year-old for like 3 years. We could though, so we picked him up just because I really wanted Patrick Kane. So we got Patrick Kane. We had Connor McDavid, which was wild. We traded him for Sergei Bobrovsky when he was still really good. Ooh. So we had him when he was still considered really good when he before he signed with the Panthers. So the year going into the year he signed with the Panthers, so he was still pretty highly regarded as a goaltender before he got signed to the Panthers. So we have that. There's Bobrovsky and two dose second-round picks. 2 second-round picks for Connor McDavid. I put him on the second line with Nolan Patrick because I'm a psychopath. Because I also didn't want to break up my line of Voracek, Couturier, and Giroux. So those are my top 6 lines for like 3 years. Like 2 years actually. Because then they started regressing due to, or at least a couple of like Voracek started regressing, Giroux started regressing due to age, whatnot. Couturier stuck around a little longer because he's a little younger than the other guys. Which is it's fine. He was like my third line center. It was like my second, third line center. I think we had Morgan Frost for a little bit too. All right, offside. I'll take it. I'll take the offsides. Dude, is Askarov going to pitch a shutout right now? 4:02 left in the game. Up 4-0. Looks like we take game. So we're going to take game 5 right now. Game 6 will, barring a entire, Toronto Maple Leafs hole of collapsing. No. Sorry, Maple Leafs fans. That's not going to happen. 5-0 now. Was it less than 3 minutes? Just 3 minutes to go? 2:22. 2:22 left to go in the period. So barring a existential Toronto Maple Leafs collapse in the final 2 minutes of this game, we will be advancing to Game 6 of the series. So we'll be going to Game 6 of the series to hopefully keep the series alive on Friday. I like that we went through this entire episode without stuttering, without skipping. So I guess I was on the lowest resolution default wise, and it was just still too much. So that's what happened apparently. All right, so I'm glad we figured that out right there. That we were just too small. We're just too small apparently. Happens. Nothing to be super upset about, I mean, I'm always upset about because how many dozens of videos have been ruined because of its stuttering and freezing. Well, I don't think I'm gonna have that problem anymore. I really don't think I'm gonna have that problem anymore. I think it's gonna be a lot of smooth sailing from here. I think that random article, like an article is just like a quick help tip that was like not even in an article. It's just like you Googled like, why does my CPU keep overloading when I record? And it was like a help tip with like a drop down menu. Like wasn't even actually an article to look at. So did that, and well, it is what it is. We got it done. This entire episode, no stuttering, no problemos, and we just took game 5. So game 5 under our belts. Big victory here for the Dallas Stars. Next episode will be game number 86. Episode 86. 86 episodes in. Jeez Louise. Just as also quick heads up, as we are going into episode 86, we will only be recording gameplay episodes probably about the end of July. and then August, September, October, just so we can have more seasons done in it, because I think we only got to about season 10, like 10 to 12 in the NHL 20. To try and get to episodes to seasons like 20 and 25, we're gonna start simulating seasons in a week to week basis. So every week will be a new season. So we'll start an episode. It'll be from beginning of like preseason to the trade deadline. We'll do the trade deadline, or we'll stop at the trade deadline, come back, start this episode off, trade deadline, and then go from there. Playoffs will be an episode. If no playoffs, we go to the off season. So we'll try and speed things up. Try and have ourselves a little further into it. So we're just trying this out for now for NHL 21. If it doesn't work out, we'll scrap it for 22 when it comes out in like December. But Tufty, first star right there. You'll love to see that for the Tough Puppy. But if you guys are just hit that like button, comment down below. If you're new to this Chance Spencer Show, hit that like button, comment as always. And we'll see you guys tomorrow with some brand new episodes of some sports gaming content on the Chance Spencer Show. So peace out, rock on, stay super classy, and have a great day. I guess I don't know.